Good morning, Valtopia. What up? What up? What up? I'm at the beach recharging my electromagnetic illuminationist being that I am. I have a full day, honey, today. I got a wonderful client session and planning to do for the business. And then my kids want to come home because they're, So here's the thing. Hey, Patrice, how are you? I want to come on and share the fire that's coming through me. It comes more through every day. Hey, Donna. It comes through more every day, and the message is so clear today. It's funny because I'll have a few days where I don't really... can you guys hear me okay? I'll have a few days where I don't feel like writing or live streaming as much while I'm kind of processing and integrating myself, because I keep changing my beliefs and coming into new places of awareness and then seeing the result of that a few days later and then sharing it with you, right? So these days when I'm super clear and it's the lightning bolts are coming through, it's because I've had to go through my own darkness or choice or awareness that doesn't feel good to me, right? As we do. And hey, Patrice. So here's what's going on. I woke up to this. I somehow got involved in an email thread where a bunch of people were just talking about coaches and money and really just fighting for their limitations. That's how I want to put it. And I refuse to participate in that because I lived there for so fucking long and believed in that system, and that system did not work for me. And I had my own method of doing things that did always work for me. And now that I'm studying self-development and with these mentors and everything, they're not teaching me anything I didn't already do for myself. I was in my late 40s when I started this work with other people. I've been balling and doing this stuff by myself for years. And what always worked for me is when I got over everybody trying to tell me what to do and did what really felt right deep within my soul and my intuition. And that was so strong for me that I couldn't do anything else. You that come to me, that's how it is for you too, except that just like me, everybody told you, no, you can't be an artist, or no, you can't do this, or you're just going to have to settle, or whatever it is that we do to stay in a fear-based experience of life, where we're just doing enough to make sure we don't rock the boat and there's just no other way to do it. Fuck that shit. Like, if you can see in your heart and energy and intuition there's a solution, and everybody else around you doubts it, but you know deep down inside that that's where you're going, fucking go there. Go there and fight for yourself. Back yourself. If you don't have any inspiration and all this freaks you the fuck out, I don't know what you're doing watching me, right? Because I'm assuming most of you watching me want to be inspired and already need to see and be in an environment where we're trusting ourselves and backing ourselves and letting go of all the times people and places and things thought we didn't know. They didn't know. They didn't know. But you know. So are you going to choose what you know or worry about what everybody else is saying you don't know? Fuck that shit, right? Welcome, everybody. So let the fire come through. I'm just going to keep this coming. So as your priestess, as your queen bitch, Valtopia, as your guide, as your leader, I have stepped into this responsibility. It scared the fuck out of me a few years ago that I'm supposed to help other people while I'm in the middle of my own shitstorm. Are you kidding me? And I did it. And I did it over and over again. And it was awkward as fuck, and I'm sure I pissed some people off or didn't do it all right. But I learned about myself, and I learned about them. And we came up. We came up. So my job and my integrity and promise to you is that as you come to me for support and guidance, I will not play into your story of limitation. I believe in you. I believe in what I'm talking about and preaching about and sharing about every day. It's real. And there have been times, of course, I'm a human being, where I doubt what the message is. But that's about guiding me back to the message. And now the message is so clear. Are you going to live in fear? Or are you going to live in faith? Are you going to back yourself? Or are you going to kiss everyone else's ass? Are you going to keep this nasty system of subjugation and power over? Or are you going to use your life force to rise up in your life and have a beautiful fucking existence that you're totally capable of creating no matter what? Woo! There's the fire today, honey. There's people looking at me like, what is going on over there? Thank you for allowing us, to channel through the wisdom we need to know and hear and do and be to feel great about what's coming through us, no matter what the circumstances. So let's say you're having a shit day, right? Because you realize, like, fuck, I still haven't gotten a job and I don't know what to do, and fuck, man. Okay, you can either sit and spin yourself into a worry nugget, a repellent ball of black hole energy, or you can check it. Okay, fuck, this is really hard. I'm allowed to admit that this is hard. I'm allowed to honor myself that this is fucking hard and I don't like the situation I'm in. I need a job. I need the money. Am I going to sit here and put my head in my hands and turn into a negative ball of fuckery? Don't do that to yourselves, people. I mean, I know some of you can't invest in help, so at least help yourselves and decide that you're going to say, okay, this is my situation. Today feels like a really bad day. What can I do to stay in a magnetic place of creation, or at least peace and regeneration? Don't go down the spiral. Don't go in the dark hole of, oh my God, I'm a loser. I'm so fucked up. The world sucks. I shouldn't even be here. And suck everything down with you. Or hang around people that are like that have no faith in themselves and think that everything sucks and that it's all bad. I mean, come on. No gratitude there. And I understand. I've been that place. We all have. But we can choose. We can choose. We can choose to say, oh, man, this is a tough spot. But it is where I am. And I believe in myself. And I'm coming up out of this situation. You know, fuck the whole law of attraction, spiritual bullshit that people are arguing about. How about taking a look at yourself and learning how to breathe deeply and be as nourished and fit as you can so you can help yourself and everyone around you? How about we just focus on that? Everybody could do that for themselves as much or as little as they can, and it changes everything. Whew. Let me read your comments. What's going on here? All right. Tara says, yes, fuck that shit. Dee says, I can relate to that. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Emma. Hey, Patrice. Dee says, then why do I feel like I'm going crazy? Well, you know what, Dee? I want to tell you, a lot of my clients come to me, and when they first come to me, they do feel like they're crazy. And it's because the judgment and the conditioning and the programming is so fierce that their soul is screaming at them. Like, hey, I'm here. I want to come down through you. But you won't listen. You're just running around in circles. So really that you need to calm the fuck down. That's so funny because I almost posted that video today. I've made this video called Calm the Fuck Down. And I'm going to do a group about that. Take a deep breath. Find out what hurts in your body. If it's too scary, get some support. But whatever we feel in any moment, it's like a wave. It's passing. And it's when you think that you're stuck in the wave forever that your own perception changes your experience. And you choose that. Don't choose that. Keep going with the wave. Look. Go with the flow, man. Look, the wave comes in and it's big. It's big. Oh my God, it's crashing. And then it dissipates. And here comes another one. You know? You're never stuck. You're never stuck. It's never, everything is constantly changing. So you always have a chance to shift your experience. All right, let's see what else we have. Allie says, you are so on fire lately, and I've been feeling this high energy recently too. Yes. Dee says, I'm a positive person and like helping people, and I know I will get through this, just this up and down. Yeah, and keep in mind, Dee, and everybody that's watching, that I know that as I disconnected from the programs, conditioning, beliefs, and perceptions that had shaped me most of my life, I do feel more sense of peace and bliss because I do allow myself to express myself. So I've done a lot of work to release and clear, like physical release, mental release. Like, it's been intense, okay? I'm not going to lie. But once I did the work more and more, I was more clear to really just, and I learned to listen to my own thoughts and express them. You know, a couple of years ago, I wouldn't be able to just get on the video like this and allow myself to relax enough to channel through what's coming through. This is, everything I do is on the spot. If you do a course with me, it's on the spot. If you're in a session with me, I'm listening to you. I'm super present. I'm not trying to have an answer before you're done talking. It's just, we're living together, creating in the moment. And if you're really bogged down by all these feelings and things, know that it's not forever, and it'll get lighter as you let that stuff go. Emma feels deceived. Well, when we feel a feeling about something outside of ourselves, we have to look inside of ourselves where that part of us needs to be addressed. Everything that we experience, we can shift our own energy about it inside, because energetically, if you get yourself twisted into a ball of overwhelm, anxiety, and fear, you will repel everything that you're asking for and continue to propagate an experience that reflects what you're deciding it is. And that was real hard for me to shift, and the more I actually practice it and do it and live it, the more I see how powerful we are in every moment to allow our experience to be this or that, faith or fear. Do you want to enjoy the moment, or at least be present with it and let the wave wash over you and keep on the plan that you know, like every day I remember just shifting so radically, and now there's more of a beautiful arc to my experience because I have a vision and I'm clear. And when I get those negative feelings, instead of letting them suck me out of what I've intended to and the arc of experience that I'm creating with my dedication and focus and love and support, I allow those feelings to come through and shape me more clearly on my path. I don't let them take me down. So, how do I overcome broken trust? Broken trust, like I said, where inside of yourself did you let yourself down? Where have you not, maybe as a kid, you were, like a lot of my clients, their parents were domineering or even abusive, and they couldn't do anything about it as a kid, but that forever puts this mind pattern that you're not allowed to take care of yourself and power is outside of you. And until you go back to that moment and clear that root of your brain thought that says, I'm only allowed to ask other people or I'll get killed or hurt or whatever, and you change the mind thought slowly to, no, I'm worthy and I will back myself and I do trust myself, and no matter what anybody does outside of me, I back myself and trust myself and carry forth with that confidence and conviction and commitment and compassion. Does that answer your question? So listen, I have a client, I think she's on the line here, honey, and some of this was inspired with her, but I want you to know that you can trust me as you work with me, that I'm not going to plug into your story because I believe in you. And your day-to-day fear is not mine. I see the overarching arc of your experience that you've committed to, and I will hold you up to that belief because I see it. I'm not afraid. I don't feel the fear that you're feeling that's pulling you out of your highest breathing, living version of yourself that's going to actually help you get out of the situation you don't like right now, right? Thanks, Michelle. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Dee. All right, I love you guys. Listen, sign up for Clean Slate, Clear Vision, or the Abundance Awakening is still available for only $22. It's 2 hours of this kind of fire. It's amazing. Michelle was on it. It's me giving my time into 2 hours for only $22 so that nobody comes to me and says, I can't afford, that's 4 cups of coffee, honey, or a lunch or something. And it will change your perspective and strengthen you, and it's energetic frequencies coming through, and you could listen to it as many times as you want, and there's some really sweet people in the group. You get that as a gift if you sign up for Clean Slate, Clear Vision. I'll put a link in the comments. We're going to go for 2 weeks and clear the kind of stuff that make you feel like you're crazy or that you can't back yourself or trust yourself. I just don't want anybody living in that crazy loop anymore, because each of you have like amazing gifts that want to come through, and we just need to clear that initial stage of fear and mistrust and begin to establish a life where you do back yourself and things are happening for you. So much love to you, and thank you, Emma. I would book into the group if you can, because that would be a great way to. I made these courses affordable so more people can come in, and I can continue to when I'm connected with you all the wisdom comes through. I asked to receive the wisdom, and it comes through for you, those of you who are connected to me. Yesterday, a client that signed up, I woke her up out of bed with the live stream. I said before I went on the live stream, whoever needs to hear me today needs to wake up, and somebody got waked up. All right. When you speak your truth, you're called crazy. You know what, people? I might call you crazy. You don't need to kiss their ass or get their approval. If you are, then you're not believing in your truth. Do you think that everybody I meet believes in what I talk about or says, yay, Val, you're right? They don't. No. I was married for 10 years to a man who sometimes he liked what I said. A lot of times he just didn't think I knew anything. And I'm a highly educated, loving, compassionate person. So you can't worry about what other people think. Otherwise, you're not backing yourself. You need to learn to back yourself. And I know that's hard work, and that's what we do in Valtopia. All right, honey, I'm going to go love on my client, and bless you. Have a great day. Own your frequency. There is nobody like you, and you got this.